Descartes had chosen a career in the Dutch army before becoming known as a philosopher. He had a short spell of career in the Dutch army, which gave him the opportunity to apply his mathematical interests for solving the problems in military engineering. And in Holland, Descartes could establish friendship with the great Dutch mathematician Beekman, to whom his essay on algebra was dedicated. This is the intellectual background of Descartes' emphasis on mathematics as the model of certain and self-evident propositions, which we call axioms of truth. And this term axiom of truth is very crucial to understand Cartesian method and Cartesian epistemology. Descartes had insisted on a project of human knowledge that would ensure a system of thought with mathematical certainty and precision. This should be the case of all types of knowledge, may it be scientific or philosophical. According to Descartes, only the mathematical method is completely free from authority, because no authority shall disprove the truth of mathematical axioms. And we shall demonstrate this Cartesian emphasis on mathematical method by taking an example. We all know that it is not possible to deny the truth of the mathematical principle that the sum of any two numbers will be higher in value than the given numbers. And similar is the case of the geometrical axiom, which we all know well. The sum of the angles of a triangle is equal to 2 right angles. And such indubitable and indisputable propositions are the axioms upon which the strong edifice of mathematical knowledge is built. So far we have seen that Descartes had a strong inclination to prove that the mathematical axioms are self-evident and not affected by any empirical considerations. Now, Descartes wanted to extend this reliable method of mathematics into the domain of philosophy also. It was, as he believed, necessary for liberating philosophical thinking from its conventional skepticism. Most of the disputes and errors in philosophical knowledge, Descartes argued, are due to the lack of a sound axiomatic foundation. Philosophers should therefore explore into the absolutely certain first principles. I stress the word first principles, because they are very crucial to understand the goal of Cartesian method. And these first principles are ever beyond doubt and error, because they are, as we have already shown, self-evident. Descartes' project to acquire such clear and self-evident propositions as the basis of philosophical reflection is the core of his method, which we consider as Cartesian method. The procedure, therefore, is to apply reasoning to discover the basic axioms of knowledge before we proceed to acquire more and more knowledge in any area of study. So, axiomatic truth or knowledge is the foundation of all further knowledge that we consider genuinely true. Descartes insisted that our search for knowledge should not be based on random steps, but on a definite methodological procedure. In his famous work, Discourse on Method, Descartes had prescribed the 4 rules of his method. First one is, before accepting anything as true, it must be known to us clearly and distinctly. So, clarity of knowledge is the criterion of the truth of knowledge according to Descartes. The step is to divide each problem, any complex problem, into its necessary simple parts. Then direct our thoughts in an orderly way from simple to complex and explain them in an orderly way is the Cartesian method. It is necessary to make a complete enumeration of the problem without omitting any component. So, we should consider the total system of knowledge before deciding its truth or falsity.